This is going to be a video on the Lightroom CC Classic new feature called Profiles and how they are different from the Lightroom presets. Now, profiles really aren't new. They've just been brought out into the open. You actually could make profiles through a variety of systems such as the color checker, but for the most part they're new to most people. When you think about profiles, think about the settings in your camera like vivid or natural, standard, landscape, portrait. These are considered profiles that are the way your raw files are going to be coded. Think of the profiles also as ways to cook your raw files while not needing to sacrifice any editing power. On the other hand, profiles are not presets. Presets are found in the Develop module. These are basically a series of Lightroom adjustments that are saved. To initiate the series of adjustments, you just click on the preset. This gives you a preview of what the adjustments will look like. Now, Adobe supplies you with some in Lightroom. You can easily make your own, and you can download many from the internet for either a fee and sometimes for free. So let's go into Lightroom, because I want to look at this picture that I took a couple of days ago in between the rain. It was kind of a gray day, but there was this red door, and I was sort of intrigued by the way it looked near the tree that was sprouting its leaves. Now, what we're going to do is first notice that all the adjustment layers in the Develop module are set at 0. We haven't used up any of the computing power or the ability to change the file. The first thing I'm going to do is go over to the profile and look right up there, and I'm going to browse in the profiles, and you can see here that there's all sorts of different things that we can choose. I'm going to make a slightly larger, and I'm going to choose the color one. We could also choose things like these artistic ones, which gives it purple or a yellow thing, and it's useful to look sort of down through these just to get an idea of what the possibilities are for your image. Now, once we select one, we're going to close the profiles, and notice we haven't used any of the adjustments. They're all still set to 0. Now, I'm going to go back to the beginning here, and I'm going to look on the left panel at the presets, and I'm going to pick a preset that gives me a sort of detailed and higher contrast image. But when we look at it, though, see how the adjustment panels, we've used up some of the computing space or the adjustment space by using a preset over a profile. So I'm going to go back to the beginning here. I'm going to hit the reset button, and then I'm going to go to the color profile and then make some changes to that. Now, I've actually already done this, and I used the snapshot to bring it up quickly, but you can see that I've changed the contrast, and I've changed the shadows and the clarity. Now, there's reason to do both ways. Sometimes you need a little bit extra to computing power, and so starting with a profile and then adding on top of it a preset or your own adjustments is a useful way. And it's just something to understand that you can get more out of this if you use both profiles and presets when you're working in Lightroom.